Soul rising, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am your chocolate priestess here to bring you all a Virgo season reading. Now, I know the Virgo season is about to wrap up, but of course we're still in the season, so why not figure out what has been going on and what could be going on as it wraps up. Yes, it's been a long time since I've done any type of readings. I hope you all enjoyed the readings that I have on my channel so far. Of course, I had relocated, so that was one of the things that I was speaking about in probably a couple other videos about me going through some transformational stuff in the background, especially with my weekly reports. So, but now I am settled in for the most part. So, without further ado, let's get into the message. Of course, I'm running a special right now. It's like Cash App readings, but you can still book on I still have it to where you can book on my website, on the readings that are available, and they'll be in the soul special section on my website. But we have the first one is Soul Awakening reading. That's a 1 question reading for $5.55. Of course, my mini diary readings, that's consisted of 3 questions. I want to say, yeah, 3 questions for $11.11. And then of course I have my mini career guidance reading for $18.18. And of course, whenever I do my readings, y'all already know, if you've been subscribed to me for a while, that my readings are deep dives, very intense but very informational. Okay, I'm gonna give you all the things of the things. Okay, you're gonna get your money's worth. Trust and believe. But of course, if you're looking for a personal spiritual service or support, I'm here to assist you. Just visit my website at www.honeysoulchildbottega.com, or you can just hit my Cash App up to book your reading, or just you know, schedule a reading. And because I have a whole range of spiritual services that I offer, whether it's ancestral healing, intuitive guidance, or soul center rituals, however you want to get some personal development, spiritual growth, all those aspects, I am here and dedicated to nurturing your spiritual growth and well-being. Whew. That was a mouthful. I should have just did one full video in that whole spectrum. May still do, but nonetheless, keep in mind, all readings on my channel are for entertainment purposes only, due to they are not set in stone, because they are free for what? For free will. However, you can take the message and apply to your situation however it sees fit, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right. So Virgo season, we're like in mid, slowly closing the Virgo season. There's been a lot going on in Virgo season, and as the official fall season approaches, I'm waiting on the hour to go forward. Excuse me, I'm waiting for us to go back an hour, because I feel like I've been cheated from sleeping on some days. But nonetheless, yes, I am ready for fall. I'm ready for the temp to be just right, which it has so far. Finally got some rain in my area. But with Virgo season, we are in hermit mode. For as the tarot aspect, major arcana, we are in the hermit mode, where we're going to some soul solitude, which is another thing that I've been doing. Going into solitude, going within the best way I can, for the most part. And also we are in the throat chakra season where we are, you know, getting to our self-expression. We're speaking our truth. We're sounding the alarm and all those aspects. We're no longer living in silence. And we're being very strategic and analytical about it because Virgos are analytical earth signs, and they are the they are the mutable ones. Yeah, they are the mutable earth signs. So they're willing to be flexible as much. They're able to be flexible and versatile, but they're going to be strategic about it. Okay, they are very strategic on how they're going to go by things, because again, earth signs hold energy and also deal with stability and structure as well. That's what earth signs are for. I have a brother and I have my dad who are Virgos. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the message. So the overall, what will be the overall? Oh, that is too many. That's too many cards. Yes, I know that Virgo season is all over the place. I just need one card. So another reason why I held off on reading too is because I've been feeling tired for the most part, and also my hand has been hurting, so I've been, yeah. Okay, so 2 cards came out and I will accept them. I believe this Tower card came on the last season's reading, like Leo season. So again, you could be wrapping up from being in this tower mode, or you're going through this tower mode right now. At the bottom we have stars. You can manifest your every wish as changes go by with this number 5 at the top. This number five always deals with sudden changes or just changes in general, whether they're good or bad. So as I can see here, or we can all see right here, that we have the Tower card, unplug and relax for a spell. So you may be going through a tower moment, or you're just now getting over the tower moment, or you may be in this little mode here where you are with this expectation card of don't seek anyone's approval, not wanting or not needing to seek anybody's approval, because you are loving yourself with this rose. Rose is always dealing with love and romance and and also within the self-love aspect, besides like platonic relationships and all those type of things. But we also have the number 12 here that is reduced down to the number 3. So we got 33 as the magic number as well. You could be turning 33. You may be 33 years old. This may have happened within the last 30 days. This could be happening within the next 33 days. Take it how it is presented, okay? Let me see if I can track down my numbers book. Let's see. Okay, so I tracked down my numbers book. So the number 33 for the angel number, we have love and peace. You are never alone. Your angels are with you, listening and receiving your prayers, but they want you to stretch a little further. What can you do to help reflect yourself today? Reflect on a present problem and think of one way to make it slightly less difficult. No matter how small the action, it matters. Okay? So that's wonderful. All right. Sounds like this is dealing with self-love to a certain degree. Love and peace. That's what it said. All right. Because you definitely need it when you're going through some changes. As we go into changing seasons from summer to fall. So that's very, yeah. And then Libra season is dealing with the heart. So, yeah. All right. This is very appropriate. I like it. I like where this is going so far. Far as what it says in the guidebook for these two, we have the Tower card. It says it's time You took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube, try out guided meditation, read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood, discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. Yes, all right, so this is self-love. Ow, love it. And then with expectations card, it says people will always have their own expectations of who they think you should be. The opinions are almost always based on restrictive societal norms and therefore are extremely unrealistic. No matter what they tell you, remember that you have permission to be whomever it is you most wish to be. You don't need anyone else's approval, only yours. All right, I like that. So let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper with clarifying these as well. So we're going to ask the question, where am I being called to serve this Virgo season? So I'm going to reword it and say, where are we? Because this is a collective. If you want to schedule a personal, I do have Virgo season reading on my website as well, www.honeysoulchildbottega.com. Okay, so where are we being called to serve this Virgo season? Because Virgos we are still in the personal house, so it's dealing with being of service to others, as well as dealing with the health and wellness as well. Okay, so we have, we have, no, it came out, all right. We have dedicated effort, and it came out in reverse. Okay, dedicated effort. So seems like there you need to put enough effort in our craft, since it came out in the reverse. So it seems like, okay, with this red card, this is like eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is dealing with tapping into your craft. So it seems like there hasn't been enough effort put into your craft, and that's what you need to, that's what you could be of service within this Virgo season, is putting more dedicated effort into your craft. That way, whatever has been planted within this particular season or the prior seasons before, you'll be able to reap your rewards. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And with the number 8 here, 8 brings about confidence, resilience. Be confident in it, be resilient in it. That way you can gain money, another stream of income, and success from that as well. Keep in mind, next year we're going to be in the year of 8, dealing with karma. We're going to be in the year of karma next year, the year of strength, the year of confidence, resilience, all of those type of things. Okay, now let's see what else is happening. How can we get organized for the task in front of us when it comes to this? How can we get more organized? How can we get more organized? Oh, we got 2 major arcana cards. Whew. We got Truth with the Judgment. So this will be the Judgment card in regular tarot, and Rebuild. All right, so again, we are in Virgo season. Virgos are associated with the planet Mercury, dealing with communication in all forms, as well as the throat chakra. So utilizing this time to stand in your truth, being confident in who you are. That way you can be able to rebuild, seek to rebuild, and all those type of things. Okay, so also awakening, because judgment could also be an awakening. This could be an awakening moment for you due to all that had transpired, because also Venus was in retrograde, and then Mercury is just now getting out of retrograde around this time. So yeah, the need of awakening, clarity, and revelation of truth may be upon you, as well as a wake-up call to get your attention and shows how far you need to go. And this card also comes forth to do just that, an evaluation of the past along with the lessons that you learned or still need to understand must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced and spiritual mindset. And the truth card also reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Be analytical about it now, because we are in that Virgo season. Be analytical about it and take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful, wisest judgments. Whatever steps you take will have a far-reaching consequence, more than you'll ever know. And then with this rebuild card, this is the Tower card. So we got another Tower card. But luckily, you know, yeah. With this particular card, it's in a loving aspect. Rebuild, okay? As you are going through this Tower moment, you can rebuild, so you can be able to rise from the ashes like the phoenix, right? So of course, with this particular card, with rebuild, it could be with dynamics of a relationship can be often complicated. The longer you've been in a relationship, the more complex it can be. Relationships begins to grow many layers, consist of joy, sorrows, honesty, and duplicity. As these layers build on top of each other, it becomes increasingly difficult to know what the core of the relationship is based on. What was once love may now appear to be merely tolerance or worse. Even in good relationships, you may find yourself growing apart from the other person. In either cases, the weight of these layers can cause the relationship to collapse. Now may be a good time to start fresh with one or more of your relationships. Peel off the layers one by one, cut away any pretense, and see what may be revealed. Find the core of the relationship and decide if it's still what you want and what you find attractive. If so, then discard the old layers and consciously create a new commitment with this person or persons based on truth, honesty, and love. Use the awareness gained by this exercise to steer relationships on a steady course. And keep in mind, if you have not viewed my my annual predictions, I forgot how I worded the video, but but I stated that relationships was going to be tested on its all-time high this year, and woof, it is really like getting the best of people. I mean, shoot, even in my realm. But let's go ahead and go on to the next one. How can we work to soften rigidity this month? How can we work to soften our rigidness this month? Moving on. So this is the 8 of Cups in regular tarot. Is the move on. Let it go and move on. Because the Tower moment has already happened with these two cards. And then because there's been some truth revealed, right? And now it's time to rebuild and move on. So that's how you can soften your rigid layers is just to move on. Maybe it'll be a lot better and a lot more healing if you walk along a beach to do so, or do a spiritual cleanse, because water goes about cleansing and tapping into your emotions as well. All right. Also, next, how can we most effectively make sacrifices for the higher good? How can we most effectively make changes for the higher good? How can we make changes effectively for the higher good? Dreams come true. That's the 9 of Cups. So that's like emotional fulfillment. All right, when our dreams come true, that's when our we can be the most effective in that manner, which that further clarifies the card at the bottom with the overall aspect with the stars. You can manifest every wish. Let me read upon that on that card, because I'll give further context. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write them daily. Write a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve, given that is best for everyone to involve. Keep in mind that you also need to believe that you deserve. So basically, how we all can be most effectively to how we can most effectively make changes for a higher good is basically manifest, pray about it, write about it, believe in it. That way it will come. That way the universe or the Most High or God, whomever you worship, can reward you on that manner. But of course, you got to also work for it as well, because there is hope. Okay, there is hope. And then lastly, on this clarifying card, realm, how can we begin to recognize? How am I being recognized for? Okay, how are we being recognized for our services? We have foundations and achievements. It came out in the reverse. Let's figure out something else, because it came out while I was not asking the question. Okay. How are we being recognized for our services? How are we being recognized for our services? And it's definitely raining outside. With partnerships and alliances. So that's the 3 of Wands in regular tarot. Partnerships and alliances. We'll be recognized with our partnerships and alliances, because you're equally giving and receiving. You're pouring into each other's cup to make things happen. Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, material harvest. 9 of Pentacles. Hello. That verifies what that was about. Okay. So what lessons could we be learning in Virgo season? What lessons could we be learning in Virgo season? Guidance. And this is giving like solar plexus vibe with the yellow color at the top. But guidance, it says when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you'll finally have a fixed star to follow. And at the bottom we have loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. And then what will be the vibes for Virgo season? What vibes are we working with for Virgo season? You are safe here. You are divinely safe. You're divinely safe. And anytime I'm seeing this card, I'm like, you are not alone, with Michael Jackson, okay? But with the you are safe card, this is basically the crown chakra card. And it's saying ever since you were young, you have shone brightly. You are a bright spark of the divine who has incarnated to bring light and joy everywhere you go. Over the years, however, there is a good chance that your light and presence have made others feel uncomfortable, and therefore they have discouraged you from being your naturally bright self. The universe's message for you now is that you no longer need excuses for your presence, which explains what? Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. And you no longer need to say sorry for being brilliant and bright or being naturally gifted in the areas of your life that light you up. The reason others feel threatened by that light is because it caused them to share their gifts. Gifts that have probably been dismissed or judged by others. There is no concern of yours. You are safe here. Today, the universe is inviting you to turn up your light and claim the truth that you are at home on earth, because you are at home within yourself. And then lastly, for as the self-care within Virgo season, we have get creative. Inspire and nurture the creativity in yourself to expand your thinking. You could be one of those. At the top, get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and passions. Book with me, okay? www.honeysoulchildbottega.com, or do one of those cash app reading specials that I just explained before. And then, of course, F, being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness, okay? In other words, protect your energy and decide on who you're going to extend the olive branch to. You can still but have boundaries while doing so, because nobody needs to be taking advantage in this type of matter. But other than that, that concludes the reading for Virgo season. Feel free to let me know down in the comment section of what you thought about this message. For all the Virgos out there, happy birthday to you all. I'll be celebrating with my brother's birthday is coming up next Tuesday, I want to say. So we're going out to eat and celebrating his time. Him and my dad act just alike. My gosh, Virgos don't too much like you know, being the center of attention like that aspect. It's really hard for them to accept gifts. So I have to constantly tell that to my brother and my dad. But other than that, I'm going to leave y'all to it. Always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. My gosh, I'm about to say something else. Woo, okay, I'm done. So be the light, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.